I am in many ways the weird guy in the department, but professionally my weirdness comes from the fact that I'm not primarily an economist, I'm a lawyer. Although, much like yourselves, I too got my graduate degree at OSU. I did my bachelor's and my master's in ag econ here back in the 90s. Went to law school, got my degree, and then practiced in private practice for 4 years, doing primarily energy and environmental regulatory work before I came back here to OSU and took on my appointment, which is 75% extension and 25% teaching. And my teaching component is the undergraduate ag law class that we teach in the fall and spring. And although it's an undergraduate class, it's also cross-listed for grad credit if you need it. So if you're just dying to know more about agricultural law or about how our American legal system works, sign up for that. We'll welcome you on board. I have never chaired anybody's graduate committee, but I am on several committees. If your committee, if your project has a legal wrinkle to it, if you're looking at the economic impact of a certain regulation or statute, how that impacts an industry sector, I'm happy to be a part of that, and that's what I've done for some people's committees. My primary research interests are, again, weird, because they range from renewable energy impacts to farm operations. Specifically, wind power is my wheelhouse. That's what I spend most of my time working on, is wind power and its implications for landowners. But I've also done work in how oil and gas development, natural gas development, along with Dr. Sanders, how that impacts rural communities and rural landowners. And then leaving that completely aside and going to the other odd end of my spectrum, I spend a lot of time dealing with farm transitions. So how do farmers and ranchers use estate planning, the transfer of their assets at death, to their successors? And more, that's not just estate planning, we're talking about transition planning. So how do farmers and ranchers during life transition their operations to the next generation? Simultaneous to that, how do beginning farmers and ranchers get access to those farm assets? Do you have to be born into a family that farms and ranches, or are there ways that you can basically partner with an older farmer or rancher to take over their operation if they do not have family members that they want to pass that down to? That problem is very intricate and has many layers that range from the legal mechanics of how you actually transfer property in the United States all the way to family communications and psychology. So what better thing to give the random guy than a random project like that? So if any of you guys have interest in that sort of arena, I'm happy to help you out with that as well. Or if anything has any sort of a legal component to it, hey, I'm game. I've talked about everything from immigration to biodiesel on-farm permitting, so I'm up for it.